was totally going off on a tangent.
We're doing that again.
Hello guys, my name is Craig. I'm going to be surfing today at the wave pool. So I'm going to be getting changed into my Quiksilver wetsuit and kind of giving you guys a little review of my suit.
Okay, so you can tell us what is your favourite Quiksilver wetsuit in the range and why?
So my favourite suit is probably my 654 Marathon Session. I'm from Scotland, so it gets pretty cold, and you kind of want to be as wrapped up as you can in the winter. So that wetsuit kind of allows me to do what I do. So that's my favourite one from the range.
And would you say that your choice of wetsuit, your favourite Quiksilver wetsuit, changes between the seasons?
Yeah, definitely. So today I'm going to be wearing my 5'4". Water's a little bit warmer just now. So yeah, you're able to get away with a little bit less neoprene, be a bit more stretchy, and in the summer I'll be probably going down to a 4 mil for sure.
And is there anything about Quiksilver that you like compared to other brands?
Yeah, I've always really loved Quiksilver. I love the kind of the clothes, and their wetsuits are obviously amazing. Their team riders, I'm super inspired by a lot of them. I think they surf really, really well, and I just think overall they're a really cool brand. I'm stoked to be a part of it.
And do you have any tips for wetsuit care?
I'm not too particular about looking after my wetsuits too much. I kind of just give it a rinse, put it under some water and chuck it on my Sea Monster hanger. Other than that, I'm not too anal about it.
And can you tell us something about yourself that not a lot of people would know?
I'm not too interested, but I don't really like going left that much. So if you ever see me at a beachy or whatever, a lot of guys maybe trying to hunt the lefts, I'll be nowhere near them.
And can you tell us about a wetsuit disaster you've had at any point?
One time I went down to the beach and I was putting my wetsuit on and I had a little hole on the leg. I was psyched to get in, really thrusted my foot through, and my foot went straight through the leg. I won't tell you what wetsuit brand it was. It wasn't Quiksilver though.
Do you have any preferred season for surfing?
Yeah, for sure. Whenever I think of like my best sessions ever, it's always been kind of in the winter with my pals surfing some pretty freezing conditions, but I always think it's a bit more rewarding. There's usually less people, so for me that is my favourite season. But equally I'm enjoying the sun's been coming out a bit more recently, and I've been loving that as well.
What do you think of wearing boots and gloves, and is there anything you look for when you're getting yourself a pair?
Yeah, so in Scotland it's pretty necessary to wear boots and gloves, especially in the winter. Just now I am wearing these little 5mm booties. They're super thin, and it means I can feel the board dead easy. I've never been a fan of super thick boots, but just enough to keep my feet warm. And for gloves, sort of the same. I'm not wearing any gloves today, which is great, but in the winter I'm kind of 5mm. I definitely prefer finger gloves.
And when you're choosing your wetsuit for the conditions, what are you thinking about?
So I always look at how many waves there are, how much paddling, so sometimes if it looks like there's loads of paddling, loads of current, loads of waves, I'll maybe go down in my thickness on my wetsuit. You kind of don't need as thick a wetsuit when you're moving loads, and if it's a bit more inconsistent, I'll put on my thickest wetsuit to keep me warm whilst I'm waiting.
Can you tell us about any future trips or plans you have you're excited about?
Yeah, so soon I have the Scottish Nationals coming up, and hopefully if I do okay for that, I'll qualify for the team, and then we should hopefully be going to the Euros later on in kind of in the summer, and that'll be in Portugal, and hopefully we'll send a team to the Worlds as well, which will be in El Salvador. It should be super fun.
All right, time to start the high performance. You excited?
Yeah, super. Boom, waves. Let's edit them in.